Welcome back to the Lone Arranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. Yes, I am the Lone Arranger right here broadcasting from the studio. You got questions you want to call or text, you can call me from my Orlando number, 407-706-3313, or Tampa, 813-213-4009, or apply online at webringyouhome.com. Got a lot of things we want to recap here about interest rates. I want to talk about Trinity Family Builders, great builder here in Central Florida. They'll pay all your closing costs. They pay a great real estate commission. Then I got Southern Homes down in Lakeland, Bartow, Sebring, Babson Park, Avon Park, beautiful homes. Man, you can get a nice house on a big lot for $350,000, even less. But listen, you want me to connect you with a great builder? Call me or text me and I'll get you in touch with one of my builders. If you are a builder and you're not working with me, you're not working with the right lender. And I'm going to tell you why. I have more programs to get more of your clients approved. Same thing with real estate agents. I have more programs to get more clients approved. I don't have lender overlays on my loans. I'm a direct lender. I go by Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, HUD guidelines. That's it. I don't add extra layers of risk on top of them. So it makes it easier for your clients to get approved when you're using my services. So I'm here. Interview me, put me to the test me out on your next 3 or 4 transactions, and you tell me if you did not get the best service and your clients aren't super happy. Because if they're not happy, I'm not going to be happy. And I'm going to tell you something. I make sure my clients are happy. I want you to be happy with what you get. So it's interesting. I was just on a phone call with a listing agent that called me about a pre-approval that I had written for one of my clients. Now, the client is really at the top of their qualification. I mean, they can't go really any higher. But they found a house for $539,000. They offered $525,000 and $20,000 toward closing costs. Well, the listing agent calls me up, and she knows me, right? She goes, we're not going to accept that offer. I'm like, you're talking to the lender, not the realtor, right? She goes, well, I need to know if they'll qualify for more. Well, I can't tell you that. It's not my job to tell you. If my client qualifies for $1 million, but they only want me to write a pre-approval for $525,000, then that's what they qualify for. I'm not just going to tell a listing agent, oh yeah, they qualify. You could just go up $50,000. They'll qualify. I can't do that. That's ridiculous. And yet she says, well, their buyer's agent needs to counter. I said, I don't think you understand the real estate process. We made an offer. You either reject it or you counter offer. Oh, well, I just want highest and best. I have multiple offers on this property. Really? How many other offers do you have in writing on your table right now? Well, just the one that you sent in, but I know there's more coming. I talked to an agent and they're writing it up now. So you really don't have multiple offers. So this is what you did. I'm telling you guys, the real estate agents out there that you all deal with have no clue how to negotiate. No clue. Now, I could have put together a deal for my client on this home, but the listing agent does not know how to handle the transaction. And she's experienced. She just doesn't have a lot of good experience. It's pretty incredible. But I see this on a day-to-day basis. I'm like, just counter offer the deal. And then we'll go from there. And either my buyer will accept it or reject it or counter that. But they don't know how to do that. It drives me absolutely crazy. People not using the agents that are best serve them. And to be honest with you, not only is my client not going to be able to buy this home because the listing agent doesn't know what they're doing, but the seller that the listing agent represents isn't going to sell a home because of the way the listing agent's negotiating. It's insane. But you know what? You, my consumers, my customers, you don't know how to choose the right real estate agent. You don't know their statistics. You only know, oh, well, my wife knows her, or she was we met her somewhere, or I called a sign writer, or my cousin referred me to her. You don't know what their stats are. You don't know anything about them. They might be nice and you might like them, but it doesn't mean they're good for your business. And we're talking about a $500,000 house here that these people can't negotiate. And it's only because of lack of skill. So when you need a real estate agent, call the Loan Arranger. I'll put you in touch with a great real estate agent, whether you want to sell or buy. Now, if you want to buy, I have to have you fully pre-approved for your financing before I refer you, because I'm going to then guarantee that I'll close your loan in 21 days or less, or I'll pay the seller up to $500 a day. So we need to make sure that we're fully approved for our financing. So that's the Loan Arranger Real Estate Rebate Program with a client that's been fast track loan approved to where I can close in as little as 10 days, to be honest with you. So, and I guarantee you that we close on time. Why? Because I've already got the loan approved. All I'm waiting for is appraisal and a contract. So call me. You get 25% of the realtor's commission back in your pocket. It's a no-brainer, you guys. It's easy to decide on. Just let me help you with that. And then don't get caught up in choosing a friend or a family member that you have to sit across on the other side of the turkey at Thanksgiving dinner and snarl at them because they screwed your deal up. I'm telling you, it happens, and I see it every day. Don't let it happen to you. Don't. Let me help you. You make money on the deal. It's not costing you anything. And these realtors don't pay me a penny, not one red cent. Orlando, 407-706-3313. Tampa, 813-213-4009. Or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. We talked about Southern Homes. They'll pay all your closing costs down in the Polk County area. We talked about Trinity Family Builders. They'll pay your closing costs when you use the Loan Arranger. So listen, here's something else. I've told you guys this before. I have recently lost 72 pounds, and I did it with the help of an amazing company called Age Rejuvenation. Now, they helped me with all kinds of different things. I had my testosterone checked. You know, it was running a little low, so I went on some testosterone medication. Man, I have more energy right now. My God, my wife is going crazy. So I'm telling you, it made me feel like 200% better. But then they hooked me up with an Ozempic type product, and I lost a little bit of weight. And I went back to them, and they reanalyzed some new blood and said, oh, you know what? We're going to rebalance this. This is what you get when you get a good company. They rebalanced it, and they figured out how I would get the maximum benefits. And then the weight just started peeling off, my friends. So I'm down 72 pounds. I weigh less than I did when I was 25, and I'm 65. Okay. And I've been overweight since I was 28 years old. And I wasn't morbidly obese, but I was fat, and it wasn't healthy. And I don't want to go into retirement being a fat guy anymore. So right now I'm a thin guy, and I want you to know that it'll work for you as well. And the money that it cost me for the program, I saved in food and alcohol. So let me hook you up with my friends at agerejuvenation.com. Let me help you fix you up with a great real estate agent. Now let's talk about a few programs that I think will help all of you. You're self-employed, you're writing off all your income. I know who you are. I know who you are. You got a roofing company, you got a trucking company, you know, some type of self-employed business. You're writing off all your expenses. You're not showing any income. Banks don't want to talk to you because as soon as you show them your tax returns, they're going to laugh you out the door. But I don't care. I'll just look at your last 12 months bank statements. I'll average all the deposits over the last 12 months, and I'll use 50% of that as income. So you're making 40 grand a month in revenue coming in the door, gross. We know gross isn't net. I'll still give you 20 grand in income, which is way more than you're claiming. So listen, self-employed, 1099. You've been in business, 1099 employee. Maybe you're a traveling nurse or something like that. You make 1099, you write everything off. I'll use 90% of your 1099 averaged over 2 years, 90%. You can't go wrong with that. VA and FHA loans. If you're looking to refinance, don't do it yet. get on my list, my watch list. I'll get you pre-approved. We'll put you on a watch list. When the rates drop, we're going to lock you in. Veterans looking to buy a home. You know, you can do no money down up to like $1.5 million. No money down. So why would you do any other program? Even if you're putting money down, interest rates on VA are a little bit better than conventional right now. Interest rates on FHA are better than conventional right now. Now, for those of you that are of retirement age, I have a great reverse mortgage. I have a reverse second mortgage. Now, ironically, the reverse second mortgage cannot work if you have a reverse first mortgage. It'll only work if you have a traditional first mortgage or no mortgage at all. That'll work. I've got USDA loans for rural properties. Guess what? No money down, folks. No money down. USDA. Now, you got to have pretty good credit and you got to have a low debt ratio. You can't be too high. But we run all that for you. And we're going to let you know what you fit into. Then we've got construction loans. For all of you who want to build your own home or you own a lot and you want to build on it, I've got great construction loans. So we'll do one-time close. You don't have to, your bank's going to offer you a construction perm loan and you got to close 2 times for 2 closing costs. Me, I close you once up front, and when the house is finished, we look at current mortgage rates, and that's what you float down to. How about that? One-time float down. You don't even have to refinance. All of you small builders that are building, say, 25 homes or less per year, you should be talking to me. I'm doing construction perms, VA, FHA, conventional. I mean, it opens up the door for you. So come see me. We can help you with that. Renovation loans, doing several renovation loans right now. Got a client down around Safety Harbor, I think it is. And she's buying a home and it needed like $35,000 in renovation. We're going to get it done. We close in next week. And that was a transaction that I referred to an agent, and the client got a rebate back from the agent as well. How do you like that? Pretty simple. It all works, my friends. I've got it worked out for you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to, listen, you can go to Rocket Mortgage. Go ahead, shop me against Rocket Mortgage. I had a client that I had all pre-approved and ready to go, and she called me up. She goes, I decided I'm going to go with Rocket Mortgage. I said, you've got to be kidding. She goes, oh, yeah. They saved me $300 a month and $7,000 in closing costs. I said, that is impossible. So I said, send me over their documents. They did not. They were giving you a quote for principal and interest only. They weren't including the taxes and insurance. They didn't tell her about the points they were going to charge her. It's ridiculous. I'll compare my rates with Rocket Mortgage any day of the week. Gladly. We'll put them on a screen. We'll look them up together on a Zoom call. How about that? I have no problem with me comparing with a competitor. Why? Because they can't compete. I'm the lone arranger. I'm in all 50 states. I'm the largest retail lender in the country. I have more buying power than any other lender out there. Our mortgages are phenomenal. We don't have overlays. So you're not paying you're not having a bunch of extra conditions on your loan when you come to me. I'm what we call an agency lender. I don't add restrictions. I don't add them. I make it as easy as possible. We can close loans in as little as 10 days. If you get pre-approved through my fast track program, I will guarantee you will close on time, or I will pay the seller up to $500 a day. Realtors, listen to that. I don't get extensions. I close on time. Call me. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Lone Arranger. I'm so grateful that you would join me today and take time out of your busy weekend to spend with me. I hope you got a lot out of that, maybe a few laughs. But call or text me, Orlando 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Tampa Bay area, 813-213-4009. That's 813-213-4009, or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Listen, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America. Thank you so much. Wait, and we'll be back same time next week. Have a great week.